What's happening? It's your boy R. Dot back with another one. You dig? Shoot, let's get straight into it, baby. Boom! Alright, Joe. Now, as you can see, I got like a different vibe going on. I want to do something a little different for y'all instead of always being, the same scenery. So I decided to switch the scenery up. And also, I want to let y'all in on what I have going on and what I'm doing. So basically just rock with me or whatnot, and I'm gonna basically let you know what's on my mind as I'm working and doing what I'm doing. I'm actually getting ready for this fashion show on the 6th. So I'm gonna leave the address to actually where it's going to be at. So if you're in the area, you want to attend, you want to come check everything out, you can come check it out. But this is one of the variations of the shirts that I'm doing or whatnot. This is just a plain regular shirt or whatnot, nothing too fancy. Just basic logo here, logo there. We call it Be True or whatnot. Be True is BTRU. Basically, it stands for, it's an acronym for Be the Real You. And y'all already know on my channel, I'm always basically, an advocate for people actually being their real selves. So basically, just check me out, man. While I drop some jewels, let y'all know what's on my mind as I'm actually doing this work. Basically, I got a few of like the labels pre-printed out to kill time. So just work with me or whatever. But yeah, today basically what's on my mind, man. Basically, I wanna talk to y'all about basically protecting your image. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I was listening to some of Nipsey Hussle's quotes, and what Nipsey Hussle was basically saying, it was about protecting your energy, but he was saying it in a way of basically, absence is more felt than your presence. So basically, when you're always trying to present yourself or show yourself to certain individuals how you want them to see you, they don't see it until you actually exit out the equation. So basically, what he basically saying is that most of the time people don't get and don't see who you actually are because of the simple fact that you're always readily available. Okay, now by you always being readily available, people don't understand, and they don't have the capacity to understand what and who you are and what you have to offer because of the simple fact that it's abundant. You're presenting yourself abundantly. You're always here. You're always answering the phone. You're always there when they call on you. You're always there to lend a helping hand. And it's until you stop doing those things is when your presence is actually being felt. Your presence is actually being felt because of the simple fact your mind is remembering the things that was beneficial when you was in said person or those people's presence. Now, when you actually in the presence of those people and basically, showing them and letting them know your best attributes and the things about you and what you have to offer, it goes over their head because they feel like you're always going to be there. Now, if a person feel like you're always going to be there, then they're going to feel like your energy is abundant. They're going to feel like your resources is abundant. They're going to feel like your love is abundant. They're going to feel like whatever it is that you are offering to them is abundant. They're going to feel like it's always going to be there. So if something is always readily available. It's human nature for us to, push it to the side. It's human nature for us to overlook it. It's human nature for us to feel like that is just abundant. It's like air. We don't understand that we need air until it is no longer present. You walk around your daily life not worrying about how you breathe, not worrying about where the air is going to come from, not worrying about the scarcity of air, because of the simple fact it's abundant. It's always around us. It's when you're going to sleep, when you're waking up, whatever the case may be, it's always there. So we don't understand the essence of how valuable air is, because it's plentiful. The only time you understand how the air is essential for your life and everything is when you're in the absence of having air. When you can't breathe or anything like that, that's when it becomes critical. So that's what you have to understand, and not make yourself always so ready when it is warranted. When you feel like you're not being, the energy that you're giving is not being reciprocated in the way, then you need to remove yourself from that situation, basically. You know what I mean? Because it's not serving you and it's not serving them, because they're not going to learn their lesson until your absence is no longer available to their disposal. You understand? So that is the reason why, that Nipsey Hussle, that it really, it kind of stuck out. And that was something that I really wanted to talk about, because I feel that because of the simple fact that we're living in a society that praises go along to get along and shuns individuality, I think that's something that I needed to, speak on. Because society wants society to be how society is, in the shape of not the people, but of one person. Who that person is, I don't know, and I could care less. But the thing about it is that it's a program. It's a program that's being ran, and it's a program to keep you vibrating at a certain frequency, energy. And that's all it is. For what it is, I don't know. Gain, monetary, spiritual, I don't know. I don't care. But I can tell you this. What I can tell you is that I can understand and I can feel the shift. And I can feel the energy and I can feel the BS. Now, by me being an empath or whatever, I kind of like wear my heart on my sleeve or whatever, and that's a little something that I wish that I didn't do, but I kind of do it. But you know what I'm saying, I kind of wear my heart on my sleeve or whatnot, and I'm not encouraging nobody to live how I live. I'm just letting y'all know how I live, and I'm just letting you know how I think. And what I see is that it's a lack of individuality, and if you're not basically on the program of other people and how they want to see you, then it's like it's weird. Maybe I'm babbling, you know what I'm saying? But I tend to do that a lot. I tend to babble a lot. That's my thing, because my mom be all over the place. I'm always thinking. I'm always trying to figure things out. I'm always trying to better myself. And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to always figure out how can I show up for humanity in the best way possible. Now, even though I identify things with you know, I identify with what be going on. With that being said, it's because I'm looking through the lens of who I am and my imperfections. You know what I mean? And the things that I understand, and when I look in the mirror and I see what's wrong with me, that I am afraid to basically acknowledge. And when I go into that deep self-reflection of those things, that's when I understand, and then I take a deep dive and I understand, and I notice that these things are the reason why I think the way that I think. So, you know, people tend to make you feel like they can't use you how they want to use you, even if it's in a toxic manner. If they can't use you how they want to use you, instead of it being genuine and it being a mutual exchange of energy, then they consider you useless. Now you got to think about it this way. If it's not business, or if it's not anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Or something to where, why should it matter? If I rock with you, you rock with me, you see something intriguing about me, I see something intriguing about you. Why can't it just be a genuine mutual attraction, whether it's platonic or romantic? Why can't it just be a genuine, connection? Why does it always have to result in what can somebody do for you? What can you do for me? If you can't do X, Y, Z for me, then I can't rock with you. You see what I mean? So, at the end of the day, do what you do. I'm not knocking nobody for doing what they do, long as they being true. No pun intended. But do what you do as long as you being genuine to who you are. You know what I mean? There is nothing wrong with being genuinely who you are. There's nothing wrong with that. Whereas what it is that we live in a society that punishes you for being an individual. And the reason why they punish you for being an individual is because of the simple fact that they compare. Comparison is always going to be the killer of your joy, because you're always going to find something better. Never compare. If you're going to compare what you have today to what you had yesterday. Anytime you compare, you're going to find what you're looking for. You're going to find a clause. You're going to find a flaw. You're going to find somebody taller. You're going to find somebody with more money. You're going to find somebody prettier. It don't matter. Whenever you compare, you're always going to lose. And you're never, ever, ever going to stand up to that expectation, because everybody is blessed in their own specific way. Now, what happens is that we get caught up in other people's blessing and thinking that their blessing trumps our blessings, but it doesn't. See, your blessing is specifically tuned to exactly who you are, and that is where your abundance lies. But what it is that because old boy and old girl over here and what they got going on, you feel like it's cool. And maybe it's something that you want to indulge in. Okay, so what does that do? It creates resistance. It creates resistance because of the simple fact that this person is operating in their genuine self. You're not operating in your genuine self. That is the reason why it is causing a rift. That is the reason why it is causing division. Because you're operating from a space, and you're trying to operate in a space that is not meant for you. That is why I'm always promoting be true, be the real you. If you cannot stand who you actually are, then you don't deserve to be who you were supposed to be. And see, people can't find the beauty in who they are. People can't find the beauty in what they have to offer. And because of the simple fact that they can't find that, they mad at you because you took the time to do that. And maybe I'm going around the world. You know how I do. You know, I usually talk your head off, and you know how I do, man. Go around the world. I be having so much to say because I feel like it became normal. It became normal to just be, you know, nowadays it became normal to just be a nosy, no good, low down, sabotaging individual. And these days there's no honor in that. There's no honor in a person being an individual. There's no honor in a person who actually done the work and did what they had to do to get to where they want to be. There's none of that. None of that exists no more. It's like, because of the simple fact that you're achieving the things that you're achieving, somehow you messed up their day. Why? Because of the simple fact that you chose the hard path. You chose the road that's less traveled. And because of the simple fact that you chose the road that was less traveled, that makes you public enemy number one. And see, a lot of people get distracted. A lot of people get, how can I say it? They get discouraged because of the simple fact that most of the people that they felt that would have been with them are exactly the same ones that's against them and trying to stop them. And I know you done heard me say this before. I know it. But y'all know how I do, man. I just gotta say it. I just gotta keep saying it. The people that you really, and 9 times out of 10, the people that you're doing it for are the people who are the ones that most resent you. And the reason why they're the people that most resent you is because of the simple fact that y'all are both here. Now, what is going on is that y'all resonating at the same energy, frequency, and vibration. And because of y'all vibrating at the same energy, frequency, and vibration, it's normal. Once you decide to change that and elevate that, because this energy, frequency, and vibration is no longer serving who I am, that is when the difference come in. Now, I'm trying to get you to understand why things happen the way that they happen. See, y'all are both on the same energy, frequency, and vibration. Once you understand a certain part of you that does not live in that space anymore, that energy, frequency, and vibration does not serve you anymore, and you try to elevate, that means that you tune to a different energy, frequency, and vibration. So that means y'all no longer level. They can't comprehend you, even though because you've been on that level, you understand, and you're trying to teach them. They don't understand and they can't comprehend because of the simple fact that they're not ready and they didn't choose to elevate the way that you chose to elevate. You get what I'm saying? So that is where it comes from. That is why there's no reason to have any resistance. There's no reason to have any hatred in your heart. There's no reason to feel any type of way. Just understand that you elevated. Just understand that you leveled up. That does not make you better. That does not make you smarter. That does not make you anything. That just makes you awake. That means that you woke up. That means that it's something that happened, something inside of you that told you that this what's going on right now does not serve me. I want better. Okay. So now you get it. That's all it is. Do not take anything personal. Don't take things personal, and trust me, I'm speaking to the choir because I used to take things personal. I don't take things as personal now, but I'm still working on it. That is why I'm trying to tell you, don't take things personal. People be living their own lives. People be in their own vibe. People be doing what they do. And 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody worrying about you. If they got something going on, not even if they got going on, if they have a life, people ain't worrying about you, bro. Ain't nobody really worrying about you, sis. Honestly and truly. So at the end of the day, it don't really matter. It really don't matter. It really don't matter. As long as what you're doing is serving you, is serving the best of you, the best that you have to offer. You can't go wrong with that, man. And me personally, I tend to believe that most human beings are, most human beings are really, for the most part, are good people. No cap. Most human beings, for the most part, are good people, man. So, and people be having a bad day and all types of stuff. Man, you never know what's going on. You never know what's in the person's mind or what people going through, man. So you can't really let that get to you. But what Nipsey Hussle said, man, that really did. It really did, you know what I'm saying, made me think. It made me think about all the how we really don't understand. Well, how people don't understand. Well, I can say we, because sometimes I can be in that category to where I don't. Is this perfect? Yeah. Like, but I don't understand people, and to this actual day right now, man, I really sometimes, man, people be really tripping me out, man. But I'm basically learning to deal with it and to kind of like handle it, the best way possible, without hurting somebody. Man. I know I be rambling, man. Y'all gotta forgive me, man. But I be wanting to get this content out to y'all, man. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I really didn't have time to do this. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I really want to show y'all what I be doing or whatnot. And why I don't be focused and why I don't be, posting as frequently as I do. But shit, man, I just really want to let y'all know, man, don't, if you got something that you want, man, go for it, bro. You got to be true to you, man. You really got to be true to you. Whatever it is, man, just go for it, yo, because folks gonna be folks, bro. Folks is gonna be folks. They gonna do them, bro. That's one thing you can count on that. You can count on that. And to be honest with you, bro, and if I can keep it all the way 100 with you, they don't really care, man. They don't really care. And how can you blame them? Folks going through what they going through. You can't blame them. Just stay out their way. Gotta stay out folks' way. You know what I mean? And this one, I know this one is going to be a little longer because the reason why this one's going to be a little long because I just want to walk y'all through with what I got going on or whatever. So this one is going to be a little longer. But rock with me. And I also want to show y'all the finished product or whatever. Now, like I said, if you in the area, you definitely can come copy it or whatever because it is the working. I think I'm gonna put this right here. Let's put that right there. see if we can freak that. I'm rocking with that. Yeah, man. So the brand is called Be True. Be the real you. You know, and just started working on it. And basically, you're gonna see where it goes. This is something, honestly and truly, yo, this is something, and if you're on my channel, oh Lord, if you're on my channel, you already know. You already know, before I've been doing all this, I basically was doing music. You know, I got videos, I don't change nothing. You can go back and check some of my videos, all that old stuff, some of my music that I had. Y'all know that I do music. But honestly and truly, fashion was my first love. Having a clothing line was my first love. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Hold on. I'm kind of showing my age, but I don't give a damn. But these are actually drawings from when I was like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. These are actually drawings that I actually did. Music was not my first love. Fashion was my first love. You know, these are all designs. Some of them I got the actual date on it. And when I get to them, I'm gonna show you the dates. But these are all designs, man. I'm talking about old stuff. Old stuff, bro. Old stuff. Old stuff, shorty. Old stuff. We also got some hoodies coming. Or whatever. So I'm gonna do the hoodies right now. What I'm doing is I'm doing t-shirts. You can tell that's old because that was back in the velour day when we was wearing velours. Yo, you feel me? But this was actually my first love, yo. For real, for real. Oh, Lord Jesus. And then I was writing on everything. I used to be a telemarketer at AT&T. You can see I wrote on the back of that. The back of that page. You know, yeah, all this is old stuff, man. Old stuff. I know I got one of them with the date on it somewhere, man. Let me see. Ah, there we go. That was April 14, 2016. You might can see it. April 14, 2006. Yeah. But yeah, fashion was my first love, yo. You know, and that's why I'm always advocating, you know, don't stop. Definitely be true to who you are. Whatever you do, be true to who you are. You know what I mean? So, you know, I know this episode is a little different. This is something I'm doing a little different. Because I want to basically, you know, get right with y'all, let y'all know what I got going on, man. And I know I'm kind of babbling because I'm trying to think and talk to y'all and do this at the same time. So forgive me for that, yo. Forgive me for that. But I want y'all to check this out and put in the comment section what y'all think about it. And be real too, yo. You ain't gotta lie to me, man. None of that matters to me, yo. I don't care. You know, just cause I'd rather you keep it 100 than lie. No cap. I'd rather you keep it 100 than a lie. So let me know what you think, man. Put it in the comment section too. Stop playing, man. Put it in the comment section what you think. Put that joint in the comment section. We want to know. want to know what y'all think. You know, and basically, you know, I like to philosophize and everything, man. So basically, what it is, it's like streetwear infused with philosophy. You know, that's basically what I'm trying to incorporate. So it's going to be a lot of quotes from very you know, influential men, Gandhi, Jesus, you know, Lao Tzu, you know, very influential men that, you know, really, you know, cared about humanity and tried to change the trajectory of how humanity see humanity, you know, and that's the reason for this, you know, to let it be known that, you know, people do still care in the world. It's still good people in the world, man. It's still genuine people. It's still people that work hard. It's still people that got dreams. It's still people, you know, that's really out here, really trying to, you know, make things happen, man. And this is exactly what it's for. People like you. People like you that is not afraid to be who you actually are. For the people who honestly and truly don't care about what they honestly and truly want to be, and they don't care. They don't care about nothing. They just honestly and truly, they care about genuine connections. They care about love. They care about people. They just, it's like being true to exactly who you are, man. You don't have to. You don't have to be a A-list celebrity. You don't have. You can be honestly be you, 100% authentically, and be dope and be just as cool, just as fly, just as influential as A-list celebrity by being who you are. For real, for real. You know, and that is exactly my mission, man. My mission is to basically let humanity know that you can be human. You know? Oh man. Where did I put that? Oh Lord. Let's see, man. Oh, I ain't doing no editing either, so y'all gonna see all this. No editing. Y'all already know I don't do no editing anyway. But no editing. This is what it is. Where did I put that? Oh my gosh, where did I put that from? Let's see. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to figure out where I put that label. Ah. Oh, well, I guess I gotta print. Oh well. Guess I gotta cut another one out, man. That is exactly why I pre-cut. Cause I lost the other one that I did, so I guess I gotta cut. I guess I gotta cut another one out. So let me cut this one. But yeah, perfect. Works every time. That's why I love pre-cutting. So I pre-cut every time. Let me see, get this logo right. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me, my bad. I'm trying to basically work and talk to y'all at the same time, so bear with me right quick, or whatever. Yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about the merch, man. Like I said, I'm gonna put the location to where y'all can pop up on me, man. If you're in the area, because I know a lot of my subscribers are, you know what I mean, they're not in this area, but you know, but still, if you happen to be in the area, around the 6th. And, pull up to the vent. Shoot, you pull up to the vent and just kick it. Don't matter, you ain't gotta really necessarily buy nothing. It's just what I got going on, but it'd be nice to goddamn kick it with. You feel me? Nothing special. And besides, I don't have too much of them. I know this is slow grind. I just started. So, I ain't really expecting too much. I'm just gonna be consistent. That's the main thing. Just be consistent. Anything that we do in life has the potential to be great. But it also can fail. So don't be naive to that. But at the same time, keep hope alive and keep grinding. And if it don't work out, a lot of times it don't. Just pivot. Figure it out. Figure it out. And don't let people get to you, because that's what they're going to do, bro. They're going to do that. They ain't going to do that. They're going to try to derail you. They're going to try to stop you. They're going to try to do whatever it is they can do to get in your way. And 9 times out of 10, if they doing that, that means that you know for a fact that you got something that's great. You got something that's great. Because they're trying to stop you. A lot of the time. But you can actually have genuine people around you who really do believe in you and wanna see you make it. So I'm not saying be paranoid or nothing like that. Because I honestly and truly, I ain't gonna lie. The reason why I am the way that I am is because of the things that I've been through in my life. And I understand that a lot of people haven't probably been through what I've been through in my life. So I don't really hold too much against people, I try not to. Unless you make it hard for me. And if you make it hard for me to where I got to do it, then yeah. But 9 times out of 10, man, I want to see the best for everybody. I don't want to see nobody down bad. I don't want to see nobody hurting. I don't want to see none of that. And and that's what you should expect from a genuine human being. But it's really dog eat dog, man. I don't like that, man. I really honestly and truly don't like that. I really don't like that dog eat dog mentality thing, man. Because it's not necessary. It's not necessary. If you feel like somebody is stopping your shine, then you was never shining from the get-go. You was never shining from the get-go. Can't nobody stop my shine. I'm gonna shine regardless. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, I'm gonna shine regardless because I'm me. And I'm gonna be me. And I'm gonna stay me. Flaws and all. So yeah, so I really don't get it, man. I mean I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Y'all just check me out, man. I'm about to let y'all go, man. I just want y'all to see this and let me know what y'all think and put in the I usually get done a little faster. And this is really going to be a long. I'm already like what? Ooh, Lord. 40 minutes in, Lord Jesus. Y'all rock with me. I'm gonna let y'all go. Let me do this last logo. This last, what you call it, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. My setup a little janky, but rock with me. Let's do this last one. let y'all go, man. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. That's dope. Like that. Digging that. Digging that. All right. Boom. I'm pretty sure there's better techniques, but I'm actually a beginner with this, yo. And I want to keep everything in-house, do everything I darn self because, you know, I'm going to keep the love and the energy that I have toward it. And I want to put it into the clothes, man. I don't want to do the third party thing. I don't want to do none of that. I want to make everything in-house. You know, everything in-house. And this is the beginning of the journey. I don't know where it's going to end up at, but I'm just getting out here and I'm doing it. So it is what it is. How it turned out, it turns out. It don't matter. At least I can say I did everything as a child that I said I wanted to do. I've done. Wasn't the biggest musician. Had songs on the radio, record label, all those things. So, you know, that was one of my dreams. And this was my first dream right here. And the crazy thing about it is that I felt like the music was the easiest way to get into the, you know, get into what it is that I wanted to do. So that's why I said, you know what? I'm gonna focus on this music, right? I'm gonna focus on this music. Now, when I focus on this music, that's gonna get me in the dough. And when I get in the dough, I can go open up a restaurant, fashion line. Yo, for real. That was how I was thinking. But it didn't turn out that way. But it's all good though. You know what I mean? But I want y'all to check it out. This is the finished product, so I'm gonna let you go. You dig? This is the finished product or whatnot, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Be true. This is the brand right here. Y'all just seen me made it right offhand. Y'all seen me make it. Let me know what y'all think about it or whatnot. If y'all want some of these, we're gonna have them available. Also, I'm gonna have these available too. I got different little styles or whatever the case may be on. But for this season right here, this is the quote that we're going with. All is fair in love and war. Check it out, man. But you know how it would go, man. You know I talk your head off. I keep you here all day on this beautiful Friday, so I'm gonna let you go. But with that being said, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Put other people onto the channel. Maybe it's something that I said that was confirmation to something that you said, or maybe you know somebody that need to hear it. Either way it goes, don't be stingy with the content, you dig? So it's your boy R. Dot back with another one, baby, over and out.